Now, we can't end without talking to these parents. Sometimes I feel like they...
One of the seventh largest cities in the United States. It's an awesome place with lots of... I enjoy being back in the game as a player. It was a very passionate sport of mine. Hello, my name is Amber Cunningham. I'm with University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio, Texas.
And it's a different perspective. It's just different podcasts. What do you enjoy the most about coaching women's basketball?
I enjoy being back in the game as a player. It was a very passionate sport of mine to be a part of, so I enjoy being able to give back to young women in this sport and through this medium of coaching.
Being a former player, how hard is it to stay in coach mode when you're in practices and in games?
It's a little bit difficult, but I would say age is probably helping a little bit there. But I think I recognize that I got to be in coach mode, but it is difficult. But I think having been a player does help with perspective and being able to see things a little bit differently. So.
Yeah, that's a good one. Now, we're at the heart of Texas. What are you looking for in players to play at UIW?
We're looking for competitive athletes. We want to look for people who can help us continue to be better. We just came off of a 19-win season, and we're really trying to build on that. So you got to have a motor, effort, enthusiasm, want to be coachable, accountability. All those are the little things we look for.
That's good. Now, we can't end without talking to these parents. Sometimes I feel like they try to support and they don't do a good job. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they just don't know how. What should support look like from parent to kid?
Okay, I think that can look like a few things. When you're at the game, probably cheering your player on, allowing the coach to coach, and letting them be able to settle in. There's a lot of things going on in a player's mind, and so the more that we can support them as parents in that, the better. And maybe on the ride home, just ask them how they felt about it and tell them that you enjoyed watching them play and be that supportive person in their life.
That's good. Now, it's a lot of parents that follow the page, a lot of players. They need to know about UIW.
Okay.
It's your turn to tell them whatever you want them to know about UIW.
All right. UIW is a private Catholic institution in San Antonio, Texas, one of the seventh largest cities in the United States. It's an awesome place with lots of diversity and open to different cultures. So come on down.
I love it. Make sure you follow my girl. Make sure you follow UIW. And you got to follow the podcast page. It's just different pies. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Apple, Spotify. If you ain't following on Instagram, really, what are you doing? Follow the page. It's just different pies.